Good day, my name is Nieke. Welcome to this flow class. Have fun with it. I'm giving modifications for every level. So please listen to your body, take a break when you need to, and enjoy the journey. All right, let's just take a moment to arrive. You may close your eyes. Perhaps you need to lean slightly back, grounding the sit bones into the earth beneath you. And then lengthening through the lower back, allowing the shoulders to be heavy, lengthening through the neck, allowing the crown to be high. So you can really imagine, like the trees behind me, that you're rooting your sit bones and growing your branches towards the light. Your hand palms may be resting on the knees or lap, or if you'd like, turn them upside down with the hand palm facing up, joining index finger and thumb for Gyan Mudra. Soften the lips, the jaw, the forehead. And let's synchronize by emptying the lungs now. Breathing is going to come in through the nose and out through the nose. Breathing in for about 4 counts. Breathing out for the same length of time. If you feel your mind wandering off, count the breath to 4 as you inhale, about 4 seconds. And count 4 seconds as you exhale gently through the nose. On your next inhale, fold your hands together in front of your chest, Anjali Mudra. Lifting the chest in the thumbs and then gently folding the head over the fingers as you exhale next. This is a beautiful gesture to start your practice with an intention. Something you'd like to attain, or maybe you'd like to dedicate your practice to something or someone. If you're unsure where to go with this, intend to just be in the flow, both on and off the mat. On your next inhale, lift your arms, gaze at the thumbs. Exhale, release the hands next to the body. Keep your right hand down. I'm going to lift the left arm up as we inhale next. Take a side bend into the right. You can bend the right elbow to keep space for the neck and the shoulders. You can do the same with your left. Now you're going to keep both of your sit bones grounded. Just open the heart towards the sky as you circle your left arm back. Inhale. Exhale, bringing forehead towards the knee, elbow towards the knee as you come forward. Inhale, opening the chest. Exhale, curling in. 2 more. Nice and slow, moving in the 4 seconds that you're taking to breathe in. Nice and slow, moving on the 4 seconds that you take to breathe out. Next time we breathe in, both arms come over the head again. Inhale, you may gaze at your thumbs. Releasing the left hand this time, taking a side bend into the left, both elbows bent to keep your neck and your shoulders free and movable. Both sit bones grounded. We're going to inhale, open the chest, circle your right arm back. And as you exhale, round the back in, elbow to knee, forehead in the direction of the knee. And these are always just directions. Inhale, opening up. Nice and slow. Exhale, closing in. 2 more. Next, inhale, both arms over the head again. We're going to meet our hand palms. Draw them to heart space as you exhale, and then interlace your fingers so that you can press your hand palms away from your chest. Now pull all 5 fingers back. This includes the thumb. We're going to inhale, both arms over the head. Exhale, clasp the hands behind the head, and then press the head into the hands to open the armpits and the chest. Nice and gentle. Inhale, shifting to the front of the sit bones. Exhale, shifting to the tailbone, chin to the chest. Try not to pull your head. Bring your chin and your elbows in, and we'll repeat that twice more. Inhale, press the head into the hands. Rising the heart high. And as you exhale, you're gently going to come in. As you inhale, think about sticking your belly out, your heart up. And as you exhale, think about bringing pubic bone to the direction of the belly button and the heart collapsing backwards. Inhale once more. And then exhale, release the hands. As you release the hands, place them behind you so that you can untangle your legs. Let's come to kind of a seated happy baby pose, but everything nice and buoyant. Circle your ankles. I'm going to circle about 3-4 times to each direction to release them. And then if you can, you're going to release your hands and grab behind the ankles. Coming a little bit more to the front of your sit bones, so sticking a little bit your tailbone down to the floor. If you can, extend left leg. And then bend it again. Now as you see, we're going to do the other side. As I extend my right leg, I'm not creeping my shoulders up my ears. So the heart stays nicely open, collarbones open. Let's try both legs. Extend. And then gently bend. We're going to start on the right side this time. Right. And release. Left. And release. Try both legs. If they don't extend fully, keep the hands behind the knees. If you want, you can grab the big toe or maybe the outside of the feet and then pull the chest forward and the shoulders down. Gaze can be up. Inhaling here, we're going to try to close our legs as we exhale. Now I'll demonstrate how to do this with your bent knees. We're going to open and close. Yeah, let's do that twice more. We're going to open and close with the breath. Opening and closing. Next time you open the legs, it's an opportunity for you to change your seat. So I'm going to cross my legs, but now with my other leg on top. Yeah, this can be your other leg in front as well. And we're sitting just goofy style, cross-legged seat. Both arms are going to rise up on your next inhale. Hands to heart space. As you exhale, interlace the fingers again, pulling the hand palms forward and the fingers back. Now we're going to stay here. Inhale. Pull the thumbs to the chest, elbows to the side. And as if you're pressing mud forward or honey, exhale, move forward. So with a little bit of resistance. We're going to inhale, come back. Exhale, come forward. Last one. Inhale, come back. As you exhale, come all the way up. Keep the arms overhead, but bend the elbows. Your hand palms want to point up to the sky. Pull your thumbs back. And we're just going to make little circles with the hand palms in the air. So what I'd like you to do is move through a tiny side flexion, a flexion of the spine, and an extension of the spine. So moving through little circles, you can imagine that you're moving your skin around your ribs. Keeping the sit bones grounded, but moving the pelvis. Now inhale as the chest is mainly open. Exhale as it closes a little bit, and the next time it feels right, you can just reverse. I'd like to recommend you to keep your mouth closed, to let your breath just be natural in and out through the nose. I'm giving suggestions how to breathe. If it helps you, use it. If it confuses you, just let the breath flow in and out naturally through the nose. I'm going to do one more circle here. And then meet at the center. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, release the hands, sprinkle them back down, lean back, and untangle the legs again for a half kind of seated happy baby. Welcome to grab the knees. Welcome to grab the outside of the feet or the thumbs. And we're going to come up again. Pulling the shoulders back, the collarbones wide. Lift your chest, lift your gaze. And then from here, we're going to bring our feet together, Baddha Konasana, butterfly pose. Keep the crotch and the heels close towards one another and see if you can open your feet like a book. Yeah, opening the feet, pressing the knees out from the hips, and then maybe with the elbows, you can come forward. This might be enough. Yeah, maybe you go a little deeper, keeping the shoulders away from the ears. And as you inhale, think about lengthening the tail all the way up to the crown of the head. And as you exhale, think about bringing your forehead and nose down to the floor. Two more breaths. Now as you inhale next, lift your chest, lift your gaze. Slowly coming out as you exhale. And I'd like to challenge you to come up onto your feet. So if you need, use your hands, but try if you can maybe get up on your feet without using your hands. And we're going to start in a low squat. Yeah? If you're not facing the front of your mat yet, like I am doing, this is what you're going to do. Feet are together, so bring them together, at least at the big toes. So we're in a kind of like a very low chair pose, Utkatasana. Now take an inhale, press into the heels as you exhale all the way up into standing. Hands overhead, Urdhva Hastasana, extended mountain. And exhale, bringing the hands to heart space, Samastitihi, equal standing. Close your eyes for a moment, feeling the ground beneath your feet. Can you spread your toes and distribute the weight in the whole foot, outer edges, fronts, and back? And then press the floor to rise. Bring the pubic bone to belly button slightly, tailbone down to the floor. Lengthening lower back, neck, lifting crown, and just like we did seated, shoulders relaxed, collarbones, chest bone wide. Keeping the lower back and the middle back a little bit extended so that your ribs are slightly in. Empty the lungs while you release the hands into Tadasana, mountain pose. We're going to inhale, both arms up. And as you exhale, bend the knees to fold forward into Uttanasana. Let's take Ardha Uttanasana, body parallel to the floor, letting the arms hang and holding the shape. So ideally, pubic bone to belly button, crown of the head long, and body parallel to the earth beneath you. Your arms are just hanging. We're going to bring the arms up. Inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together. And then exhale, releasing them. Inhale, retract the shoulders. Exhale, release automatically into protraction. Inhale. Exhale, release. Next time, arms come up, body comes up. So all the way up into standing. Urdhva Hastasana, inhale. Hands to heart space and next to the body as you exhale. Inhale, arms up. Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, folding forward. You may let your hands hang as you take Ardha Uttanasana, inhale. Bring the hands down to the floor. Exhale, step your right leg long. I'm going to bring the right knee down to the floor, flatten right foot. Come up while your two hip bones face forward. Arms come up. Release your left hand. Lean into the left side as you stretch the whole right side of your body from knee to armpit. Take an in-breath here. Spin the heart a little up. And then soften for the exhale. As for your left knee, it's stable. You cannot see your foot. Take an in-breath. Exhale, release. You're going to bring your right hand down, extend your right leg as the left arm comes up, and you're in a twist. Mind that your left hip doesn't pop up. You're fully bent for about 90 degrees in the left knee. Now circle your left arm back. Inhale, and over the head as you exhale. Inhale back, over the head as you exhale. Let's do that once more. As the arm comes up, come all the way up into lunge. You can move nice and slow. Your right heel is off the floor. Bring your hand palms together. Bend the elbows and thumbs resting between the shoulder blades. Now deep bend into the front leg. You want to see your big toe visible on the inside of the left knee. Extend the right leg if you can, and then lift your elbows and your heart. Breathing in and out through the nose. In breath. Exhale, release. Left hand down, right hand down, weight on the left leg, right knee comes in. Cool. Now we're going to see if we can scooch that right leg between the left leg and the right hand. If you need to help with your right hand, we're going to scooch through and sit down. Right leg can continue up. Lift the chest, open the collarbones, and bring the right leg in the direction of your face. If you want, you can take a breath to go a little deeper. Inhaling, opening the chest. Exhaling, prepare to come out. So feel free to help with your hands. You're going to come up. If you need to, you can take this foot in your hand and sweep it back. We're going to come back to a lunge. Hands flat. Inhale. Downward dog is where we meet as we exhale. And you see already I'm moving, so I'm inviting you to do the same. A little bit of a bend in one leg as the other one straightens. Maybe a little sway of the hips. Relaxing the neck by moving the head. Spreading toes and fingers nice and wide. Maybe hinging a few times in the shoulders or undulating through the spine. How you allow your mouth to stay closed and your breath to flow in and out through the nose. As you're gently making your way to a more still down dog. Heels to the floor, the knees can bend. Pubic bone to belly button. Shoulders away from the ears. If you would bend them, they go in line with the elbows, or the elbows go in line with the wrist, that is. We're going to lift the heels. Inhale, ripple forward, high plank. As you lower down, lower knees, chest and chin. 8 limb position. Now take an inhale here. Exhale, press yourself up onto hands and knees and round your back. Inhale, lower the hips. You can bend the elbows if you'd like. Cobra or up dog. Back into downward facing dog. Now come high onto the toes as you inhale and try to tiptoe on the tips of your toes, or at least in the ball of the foot, all the way to the front of the mat, engaging core, hip flexors. Bring your feet together and squat back down. Hands can come forward for balance. As low as you can sit with the heels down, stay. Inhale. Exhale, press into the heels, come all the way up. Arms over the head, take a deep breath in. Hands to heart space and next to the body as you exhale. Both arms up. Inhale, extended mountain. Bend the knees firmly as you fold forward, exhale. Keeping the knees bent as you bring your body parallel to the floor. Inhale, Adho Uttanasana. Let your arms hang below the shoulders. Arms to the side, squeeze the shoulders together. Inhale, slowly releasing them down. Let's do that again. Inhale. Slowly releasing down. I'm going to change some things. You're going to bring your arms up. Lift your bum. If you can, straighten the legs. You may keep them bent and get your head lower than your bum as you rise your heels off the floor. Drinking bird pose. You want to keep your belly tight. So slightly pulling pubic bone to belly button to pubic bone. Hold the shape, higher the heels, and continue the breath. As you inhale, stay. As you exhale, release, heels down, hands down. Left leg is going to step back. Knee down, toes flat, arms off the floor. Anjaneyasana. Keeping both hip bones forward as you bend the elbows, thumbs in between the shoulder blades. Mind that your right knee is pulling forward as your left hip is pulling forward too. Inhale, rise. Exhale, gently release. Right hand releases. Take a side bend into the right without collapsing this right knee, so it's still forward. For those that can reach their hand to the floor here, you can, but try not to collapse into the hips to do so, yeah? So not this. You want to keep the two hip bones facing forward. When you're ready, inhale, arms up. Left hand down, right arm up. Extend your left leg. Come into your twist. You can see that my whole chest bone is pointing to the camera. So you make an effort to bring your arms perpendicular to the floor and bend deep into the right hip. Circle right arm back, inhale. And then over the head as you exhale. Inhale back. And exhale forward. Inhale back. And exhale forward. Bringing your hand down. Shifting the weight into the right leg. And bringing left knee in. I'll demonstrate without holding the foot to scooch the leg through. You may hold the foot, sit down, and then either grab behind the knee or anywhere higher to get the leg closer to the face. Now, if you fall back here, you know you want to sit more into the right foot. So leaning forward and pulling in. Pull the shoulders even more down, lift the chest, maybe touch. And then gently release. Also here, help with your hand if you need to. If you don't need to, oops, mat is coming back. You're going to step back into a lunge. And from there into downward facing dog. Let's together take an in breath through the nose. An out breath out of the mouth. Close the lips, breathing in and out through the nose. Now as we inhale, lift the heels round forward into a rounded plank. Now lower knees, chest and chin if you can at the same time. Ashtanga Namaskar. We're going to inhale this time, rounding into cat. And as you exhale, hips down, cobra or up dog. I'm demonstrating up dog. Deep breath in. Down dog. Elevate your heels, inhale. Tiptoe on the ball of the foot to the front of the mat. Join your toes and come into a low squat, as low as available for you. Okay. Stay. Find your breath. Inhale first, press into the heels, coming up. All the way up. Arms over the head, you're going to circle the hands as you exhale next to the body with the fingers facing up, placing the hands onto the lower back. Elbows magnetize, hips forward, pull the chest bone up, and see if you can lean back, supporting the lower back. As you inhale, rise the chest. As you exhale, gently fold forward. Allow your hands to hang. Uttanasana. Ardha Uttanasana. We're going to bring the arms to the side again, but keep them there. Squeeze the shoulders together. Bend the knees if needed. Tip your head lower than your bum. Drunken bird, come onto the tips of your toes. Take an inhale. Heels down, hands down as you exhale. Step, hop or float to plank. And then lower your knees, chest and chin. Into cat stretch as you inhale. Into up dog or cobra as you exhale. So that you can stay for the in-breath. And roll over the toes. Into downward facing dog as you exhale next. Step your left foot slightly to the center of the mat. so that when you rise your right leg, you can inhale and open the hip. Staggering right hip on top of the left, and see if you can just press both hands equally into the floor. We're going to come high onto the left toes. Inhale. And then lower down as you exhale. Feel free to bend the left leg. Let's do that again. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Keep the heel lifted. Right leg is going to come all the way to the outside of the right hand. So I keep the leg straight. Welcome to try. Release the right hand. Bring right elbow, left knee together and hold. Now, if you can, grab the outside of your left foot. If not, stay here. You're going to scooch the leg through, stay in the air, and sit in a floating pistol. Now, let's add a twist by pulling our chest to the left and looking over the left shoulder. Breathing in and out through the nose. Stay for the inhale. As you exhale, release that left leg all the way back. And then bring that right leg back into your open dog position. This time bending the knee. This is a beautiful place to be. If you'd like, turn your left toes to the right side. See if you can release your right arm and hover here in something that looks like a side plank. We're going to slow down for 5, 4, 3. Only on 1 the right toes are going to touch down. Coming into a wild thing. Now this right arm is going to circle back. Inhale. And then in front of the chest as you exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Circle the arm. Exhale over the head. 1 more. See if you can come a little deeper. Maybe the hand grabbing the ankle. Inhale here. Exhale, release. Right leg comes up in the air. Take a deep breath in, squaring out your hips. As you exhale, bring your knee to nose, and from there, step the right foot where the right hand is. We're going to come up into lunge. Press into both feet. Bring your arms up. You can bend your left knee or extend it, but mind that you can see your big toe visible on the inside of the right knee. Inhale. I'm going to twist to the right, left arm forward, right arm back. The hand goes down and they meet back up. So basically my right arm circles back as my left arm comes forward into a twist. The arms meet down and back up. 1 more. Arms back up. Now as your right arm circles back, your left arm goes down. Circle the right arm back up as you bend into the right leg and you're back into that lunge. You're going to flatten onto the outside of the left foot and bring your right foot a little bit back to the center of the mat. From here, you can sit down and come back up. Supported side plank. If you can, bend both knees. Cross Garudasana legs. Breathing in and breathing out. Open the chest, maybe come a little higher with the hips. And again, right foot steps back. Wild thing. Remember that vinyasa we've been taking? Plank, Ashtanga Namaskar, Cat. We're going to inhale here to do the same as we exhale. Plank, lower knees, chest and chin. Cat stretch as you inhale. And then back down with the hips as you exhale. I'll demonstrate Cobra this time. Inhale. Exhale back into down dog. Close the mouth and breathe. Right foot slightly to the center of the mat, left leg goes up. Turn the toes to the left, stagger the hips, left on top of right. Both hands equally pressing down. If you need to bend the right knee or if the heel doesn't come down, that's fine. We're going to inhale here, come high onto the right toes. And then exhale, lower down. One more, coming up. And coming down. Next time the heel is up, keep it up. Keep your left leg straight or bend it to get the foot on the outside of the left hand. Bend the knee, weight in the left foot. Left elbow, right knee meet. You can stay here if you have access to your right foot. Scooch it through and then maybe twist a little to the right, looking over the right shoulder. We're going to inhale here. Exhale, release. Right leg goes back. Left leg back into an open dog position. You may bend your knee this time. Beautiful place to be. If you want more, turn your right toes to the left side of the mat. Come through something that looks like a side plank. And then take 5 seconds to lower the toes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wild thing. Left arm is going to circle back. Inhale. And then over your head as you exhale. Circle the arm. Lift the hips. Inhale. Exhale. One full circle more. And then welcome to try to reach for the ankle with the left hand. Opening the chest, straightening the right. Inhale. Exhale, release. Three-legged dog. Keep your hips square this time. 5 toes pointing down. Deep breath in. Replace your left hand with your left foot for a lunge. Gently coming off the floor. Arms up. Keep 2 hip bones, 2 knees, 10 toes facing forward. Breath in, so you can twist to the left as you exhale. Mind that you freeze the left knee. Big toe, maybe even the one next to it, visible on the inside of the knee. And both arms go down and meet back up. Into your twist. And meeting back up. Into your twist. Keep the twist. Right hand down. Left arm up. Keep bending into the left leg. Turn your right toes and your left towards the side of the mat. Travel your left foot back a little bit in so you can sit down like this. We're going to come back up, so if you need to, replace your hand. And if you can, bending both knees, Garudasana, eagle legs. Hips up, heart up, mouth closed. Breath is through the nose. Take an inhale, untangle left foot. Another wild thing here. Hips up, heart up. Breathe. Let's take an inhale to prepare for plank as we exhale. Knees, chest, and chin. Wait for the inhale for cat. And then up dog or cobra as you exhale. Express the pose, inhale, knees down. Child's pose as you exhale. Welcome to bend the elbows. Bring both hands under the forehead for support. Hips heavy on the heels. If you need to, widen the knees so you can really expand the belly in between the thighs as you breathe in. And release as you breathe out. Following the breath, bringing the arms forward, stretching out on the in-breath. And then pushing the hips down to the heels as you exhale, shoulders away from the ears. Let's inhale, round into cat. Exhale, lower the hips. We've been doing this in our Vinyasa. Chest forward, shoulders down. Inhale, chin to the chest. Round your back, exhale back into child's pose. We're going to do this with a humming breath. Inhale, come forward, round your back. Now as you exhale, lower the hips, hum. Inhale. Back to child's pose. 2 more. Inhale through the nose, round the back. Entrance into up dog or cobra, hum. Inhale, widen the chest, shoulders down. Hum through cat back into child's pose. Again. Come forward, same thing. Lower the hips, same thing. Now stay here for cobra, inhale. And just gently come onto the belly as you exhale. We're going to place our arms to the side in line with the shoulders. Your head can be lifted. Bend your left knee. Roll over your right shoulder and see if you can bring your left toes towards your right hand. You can move the right hand a little bit. Now we're going to release that and do the other side. Now as we're going to refine this, go in an order where you bend the right knee, lift the right knee, lift the right hip, and then bring the right foot towards the left hand. Maybe you can touch. You come out the same spiral. So chest, hip, knee, extend the leg. Bend left knee, knee up, hip up, chest up, maybe touch or get close to one another. And then slowly peeling back down. Chest, hip, knee, extend the leg. Right knee up, hip up, the rest up, maybe touch. And then slowly coming down. Now try to be specific in how you move as you repeat this 4 more times in your own pace. And as you see, I'm shifting my head from side to side. So as my left foot goes to the right hand, I look to the left. And then I change as my right leg goes into the left side, I look to the right. 2 more. Cool, bring your hands under the shoulders, next to the ribs. Lift up into somewhat of a back bend, up dog or cobra. Take a deep breath in. And then roll through the knees, over the toes, into downward facing dog again. Any movement you'd like to release, take it. And then close the mouth. Starting the breath in and out through the nose again. If you're still in movement, come into stillness. I'm going to start at the front of the mat for the sequence once again, right and left. I'm going to add some small little changes. So let's see if we can hop to the front of the mat. Elevate the heels, inhale. Bend the knees, look forward, step, hop or float. Feet are together, squat down. In our low Utkatasana, take an inhale. Press into the heels as you exhale into standing. Both arms up. Chew. And both hands down. That was a little baby sneeze. Both arms up, inhale. I'm going to circle the hands back to the lower back as you exhale. If you can, fingers facing up. And then support the lower back by magnetizing the elbows and pressing the hips forward. Rise the chest, soften the neck, the jaw, gaze up. Think about lifting your chest like the Care Bear, shining light, bright, up towards the sky. Another in-breath, and then gently release as you exhale. Feel free to bend the knees. It'll help to keep your back nice and safe. Ardha Uttanasana, inhale. You may bend the knees, bring the arms to the side. Squeeze the shoulders, and then come lower with the head, then the bum. If you can or want, straighten the legs, lift the heels, drinking bird. Let's take an inhale here to lower the heels on the exhale. Hands go down, Bakasana crow pose. Make yourself tiny, lifting the heels again, and see if you can get your knees close to the armpits. Now this might be your entrance for today. Maybe you can lean into the hands, bending the elbows back, one leg or two legs lifting off the floor. And then see if you can make yourself as tiny as possible. So heels to the bum, pubic bone to belly button. You can stay here and step off or step back. We're going to meet into plank, knees, chest, and chin. So inhale, make your way back. Chin, knees, chest, and chin. Back into cat. And into cobra or up dog. Let's take an inhale there. Meet into down dog as you exhale next. Left foot to the center of the mat. Inhale, right leg up, open the hip. We're going to come high onto the left toes. Inhale, right leg on the outside of the right hand. Bring your right elbow, left knee together. Grab, if you can, the left foot to scooch it through. A little pistol, twisting over to the left. Take an in-breath. As you exhale, you're going to release back through an open dog position, bending right knee. Gently taking 5 seconds to lower down into wild thing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Once you're there, see if you want to circle your right arm to the right ankle. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale here. Release as you exhale. Right leg where the right hand is supposed to be. And we're going to come up into lunge. Freeze your hips forward, 10 toes forward, knees forward. Twist open to the right. Lower the hands, arms over the head. Breathe in. Twist open as you exhale. One more. Twisting open. Left hand down, right arm circles up. And going straight into another wild thing. Inhale. Exhale, pick up your right leg again. And now place it somewhere in front of the left knee, approximately. So you can sit down. Into our Garudasana side plank, bending the knees, crossing the legs. Here comes another change. You're going to step your right leg behind the left for another wild thing. Right foot next to the left hand for another lunge. As you come up, you inhale. One twist open to the right as you exhale. And then let's reach through the left hand. Find standing half moon in twist. Paravrita Ardha Chandrasana. Breathing in and out. And bringing in a little bit of the beginning of the class. We're going to inhale here. Exhale, scooch left leg through and sit down. All right, left leg goes up. If you want, you can grab behind the knee and keep the knee bent. See if you can join the right. If you want, you can grab behind the knee, keep the knees bent. If you have heron pose, pull the shoulders back. With legs straight or bent, open the legs. With legs straight or bent, release the legs and lower them down to the floor. Slower the better. Upavishta Konasana, inhale. Get your bum a little bit out of the way. And then fold forward as far as you can. I always like to lead with the belly. So in my case, it'll look like this, belly first, and then the rest of the body. But it could be that your belly leads until here, and you're good. So you're sticking your bum out a little bit. If you have the full position, go for it. If you're flat with your cheek on the floor, remember which cheek. For me, it's the right. Use an inhale to lengthen and an exhale to come out. Collect your right leg back in. Bring your weight back onto the right leg, maybe just here. Hands to the floor. Left leg steps long. Right leg steps long. Knees, chest and chin. Ashtanga Namaskar. Press up, get. Deep breath in. Up dog or cobra. Hold for the in-breath. Down dog as you exhale. All right, right foot to the center, left leg up, inhale. Open the hip, stagger the hips. High onto the right toes, inhale. Left foot to the outside of the left hand as you exhale next. Right elbow, left elbow, right knee meet. Stay here or scooch through for your pistol variation of a twist. Take an in-breath here. An exhale to release all the way back. Back to an open dog position. You may bend your left knee this time. Stay here or turn right toes to the left. Release left hand. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wild thing. Maybe circling hand to knee or shin. Maybe. I have quite short arms. Inhale. Exhale, release. Three-legged dog. Keep your hips square. 5 toes of the left foot pointing down. And then bring the knee in. Step the foot where the left hand is and come up. Nice and slow. Stabilizing left knee over the ankle, big toe visible. You can extend right leg. We're going to twist open to the left. Inhale. And then meet the hands below as they come back up. Inhale, twist. Exhale, release. Inhale, twist. Exhale, release. Twist. Hold. Lift. Turn your left foot a little bit towards the center. And sit down. As you come up, we're going to try Garudasana. So coming up, bending both knees. Cross your legs. Hips up, heart up. Breathe. Inhale here. Left foot behind the right knee. Wild thing. We're going to step that left foot back forward. So through a side plank, step the left foot next to the right hand. I'll demonstrate how to help with your hand to get there. And once again, we're going to go up to a lunge. Twisting open, reaching through the right hand. Parivrtta Ardha Chandrasana, your twisted half moon. Breathe in and out through the nose. Lengthen the heel or the toes away from the crown of the head. Inhale, and then release by bending the left knee. Right leg is gonna scooch through. All right, sit down. You can hold behind the knee. I can demonstrate that one. And then sit here. Navasana. Boat pose. Maybe without the hands. Maybe you go for heron. Shoulders down. I'll demonstrate with the legs bent. Open them. Place them on the floor. Knees can stay bent. And you can fold forward. And you want to feel this on the inner legs, the back of the legs, maybe the lower back, maybe the bum. As far as you have. Upavishta Konasana. To come out, inhale long, exhale coming out. I'm going to bring that left foot back in. Left hand or both hands back in. You can come on the toes. Bring your hands on the floor. Step the right leg, then the left. Plank, inhale. Knees, chest and chin, exhale. cat inhale. Into your cobra or up dog as you exhale. And then refine your back bend, deep breath in. Child's pose as you exhale. Once again, you may bend the elbows on the floor, hands under the forehead, hips heavy, and just breathe. If you'd like to do the same, take an inhale and release some sound as you exhale through nose or mouth. Let's come into a kneeling position, Sesa. So hands next to the knees, press yourself up. This is a beautiful place to be if you don't practice an inversion. You can sit on your heels, cup the right hand into the left, join the thumbs, and close your eyes for the moment. If you want full stillness, you can even turn the audio of your computer off. And just return to the counting of the breath. In for 4, out for 4 seconds, Samavriti. If you do wish to practice with me headstand Shirsasana, we're going to go for a classical Shirsasana, King of Headstand, interlacing the fingers. Your elbows are going to be placed a forearm length away from one another in front of the knees. You may keep the hand cupped open so that you can really bring the back of the hand in your head in your hands, or closed. But the place that's going to go on the floor is the crown of the head. So if you're unsure, it's where the tips of your earlobes meet. Yeah, the top of the head. Setting yourself up. You can maybe set yourself up just by extending the legs and feeling how it is to be here. You may lift one leg and try maybe the other one. If you do decide to lift both legs too at the same time, one after the other, the key of standing on your head is to stand not on your head, but more on your forearms in this case. So press the forearms down, spread your toes, close your ribs, close your mouth, maybe even the eyes, and breathe. Let's lower the legs to 90 degrees. Let's lower the legs to a 90 degrees. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, just so you can see your toes. Widening the legs, coming down with the feet as wide as the mat into Malasana prayer squat. Open the knees with the help of your feet and only then join the elbows, thumbs to the chest. Breathing in and breathing out. If your eyes closed, open them. We're going to bring the weight in the finger pads or into the hands. Bring the knees behind the wrist and then the ankles behind the knees, sitting on your toes. So whoever was seated is going to flip their toes under and join in this seat. If this is true agony for you, relax your jaw and just breathe. It's going to be over soon. Everyone may come off the toes. I'm going to scooch to the front of the mat. Option 1, Ustrasana, with the hands on the lower back, just like we did standing, holding like this. Option 2, Ustrasana, Camel, with the hands on the heels. Option 3, from this position into a wheel. Yeah? So option 1, hands to support the lower back, pubic bone forward, rise your chest, stay. Option 2, reach for the heels, lifting hips forward, chest up, stay. Option 3, dropping back into a wheel. Then adjust yourself if you need to. Hips up, heart open. Breathe. Those in Ustrasana camel come out. Those in wheel slowly onto the back. And we're all going to meet on our back on the mat with both our arms and legs up, but the shoulders and the hips heavy. So I bend my knees and elbows a little bit to make that happen. Shake the arms and legs gently. Close the eyes and lips and just breathe. Now let's open the eyes, bring the legs together, bring the hands nice to extend the fingers. And we're going to inhale the arms and legs a little bit away from one another. And then exhale, try to touch your toes with your fingers. Now the range of motion is going to differ per person. See how far you can lower the legs without feeling the lower back. Inhale. And then exhale, lift the shoulders, touch your toes or maybe ankles or knees. 2 more. Now lower the legs for 5. Head down, 4. Hands next to the body, 3, 2, 1. And fully release the body into the floor. You're going to bring your right leg open to the side. And the knee comes in a circle motion into the left, into your twist. Chin to the right shoulder and breathe. Now circle right arm over the head, curl your left knee in, and we're coming into a fetal position onto the left side. Stay in fetal as you roll onto your back and onto the right side. And before we twist into the other side, we're going to stay on our right side for Nadi Shodhana, alternating nostril breathing. So you can have your head on your elbow or your forearm or maybe your hand if you prefer. And then your left hand is going to be guiding you through the breath practice. So you may place your index finger and middle finger on the third eye center, and then the ring finger on the right side of the nose and the thumb on the left side. Yeah? You're gently just touching the nostrils for now. Close the mouth, empty the lungs, and then close the right side and inhale through the thumb side. Close both sides and hold the breath. Open the right side, so ring finger, and then empty the lungs. Through the right side, inhale. Close both nostrils to hold. After the hold of the breath, there is an alternation. So open the thumb and empty the lungs through the left side of the nostril. Stay on this side to inhale. Close to hold the breath. Open the ring finger side to exhale. Stay to inhale. Close to hold. Thumb open to exhale. Stay to inhale. Close both nostrils, hold. Ring finger opens, empty. Stay, inhale. Close and hold. Open thumb, exhale. Stay. Inhale. Close. Open ring finger. Exhale. One more round. Ring finger. Inhale. Close and hold. Open thumb. Exhale. Stay for inhale. Close and hold. Remove your hands. Exhale through both nostrils. Inhale through both nostrils. All right, we're going to come into our fetal on the right, onto our back, extending into Shavasana. Curl the left knee towards the left armpit. Bring it into the chest. Roll over towards the right, extending the arms in line with the shoulders, chin to left shoulder. And just breathe. Left arm circles over the head. A fetal on the right. And then you can choose to sit up for meditation or to come onto your back for Shavasana on your back. We're going to end our practice in stillness. welcome to stay longer. If you'd like to come out, start deepening your breath. Just feel the sensation of the breath moving in the body. Imagine on your next inhale the breath traveling all the way to the edges of the skin. And then as you continue your breath cycle, start moving fingers, toes, jaw, with the eyeballs closed. With the eyelids closed, roll the eyeballs behind the closed lids. And then move your face a little bit, squeezing cheeks in, blowing them out, creating all different kind of wrinkles and stretches. Adding a circle for the wrists, if you're lying down, for the ankles too. And then leading that into a stretch. If you're on your back, curl onto your side through fetal and meet me here in a seat. Hands on the knees or on the lap. Gyan Mudra if you'd like. Sits bones grounded, spine long. Skin at ease. And once you've established your seat, join your hand palms in front of the chest, Anjali Mudra, lifting chest into thumbs. Fold your head over the fingers and think of something you're grateful for. Let's close off, thumbs to forehead, clarity of mind. Lowering thumbs to the lips for clarity of speech. Lowering thumbs to heart space for clarity of heart and spirit. Let's bow down to Mother Earth, giving us the ground to practice on. Namaste.